Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tom with BuyMeAnIPhone.com. How you guys doing? Gonna have another headphone review for you guys today. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the Denon AH-D1100 over-ear headphones. These are courtesy of Denon. I would like to thank them very much for sending these out to me for review. Apparently they are celebrating their 100th anniversary, which is very cool. And decided to send these out to a few YouTubers, myself included, and we're going to pop into them and take a look at them. Actually, the headphones are already out of the package. I've had these for a couple of 2-3 weeks now. I've been using them, and you may have seen them in a couple of my Twitter pictures, and so on and so forth. I've been using them a little bit the past couple weeks, and we're going to take a look at them. It took me like 5 minutes to extricate these from the package. There is just no way it was going back in again. I tried for a couple of minutes to put them back in the package, and to be perfectly honest with you, it ain't happening. They're just not going back in the package. But I will show you the box they come in, and then we'll move on to the headphones, okay? Cool beans. So they come in this plastic case, nothing too fancy, kind of classy looking. Nothing too fancy. Looks nice though, with the Denon stuff on the side of it. And then you have this cardboard insert here inside, and part of the headphones are in here, and the other ear part is kind of sticking out here. And you get your manuals with it, your over-ear headphone owner's manual, your Denon AH-D1100s, and a whole bunch of different languages. And also included is another manual and a whole bunch of other different languages. To be honest with you, I didn't read either one of them. Cool beans. And then inside the package you also get another piece of paper with all of your specifications on it. These are your contacts for your Denon service network. So if you have any issues with these, you need to return them, that kind of thing. This is your Denon service network where you can get a hold of them to contact them to get service. Cool beans. Also included in this box, I can remember how to open it. Oh yeah, right. See, it pops open this way, which is super complicated with all this fancy cardboard and stuff in it. Also included is another extension cable to make the cable longer. It comes with about a 4.5 foot cable on it, 4.5, maybe 5 feet. They also include a nice extension cable for you if you happen to be using these for home theater use or DJ use perhaps, something like that. They do include this nice extension cable, make them a little bit longer, which is really nice. The contacts are gold plated, so you get pretty good quality here. And also included is a bag, a little carrying bag to carry them in, which is kind of strange. It's a nice bag, but being that these headphones don't fold up, it's a little bit awkward to not have a hard shell carrying case with them. Might have been nice to see a hard shell case rather than that. And it also does include a gold-plated 1/4 inch adapter. And that's pretty much it for included accessories, guys. So let's move over to the actual headphones themselves. Okay, cool beans, guys. Here we are with the actual headphones themselves. Now, the first thing I noticed when I finished extricating them from the package, like I said, which took me a few minutes, is these have a slightly plasticky feel to them. For $200, most people are going to expect a super solid, super awesome, so on and so forth for $200. These have a slightly plasticky feel to them, and pretty sure my microphone picked that up, hang on. They creak a little bit. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. It doesn't affect the overall use of the headphones. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now, and really haven't had a problem with them at all. They seem fairly decent, fairly durable, and so on and so forth. Now, a lot of people are going to also expect it for $200 to have, the removable cable. These don't have that either, which was kind of a drag for me too. I like having the one-sided plug-in and unplug cable. I like that. I think once you hit, a couple $100 for headphones, you should have a removable cable. These don't offer that, and they're not single-sided either. The headphone cable does go to both sides. Didn't bother me while I was using it. I thought it would. But, after using these for a couple of weeks, around the house watching movies, walking back and forth to work, playing games on my PSP, that kind of thing, I thought it would bother me having the cable on both sides again, because I'm not used to that with my over ears. I'm used to it with my in ears, but I'm not used to it with my over ears. And I'll be honest with you, it didn't bother me at all. So moving down here, the cable seems fairly durable. Haven't had any issues with tangling at all, so that's very nice. Getting down here to the plug, it is 3.5 millimeter gold plated, stereo plug. These metal reinforcement here around the edge seems very durable and very solid. If you're using a device with the headphone jack on the side though, you might have a little bit of a problem with that because it is going to stick out quite a bit. As you can see, the length of my finger there is maybe, what, an inch long? It's going to stick out. Plus you got this part on the end here, maybe make it 1.5 inches, maybe 1.75 inches. It's going to stick out a little bit. It wasn't a big problem for me. I tend to just plug it into my iPhone 4 and stick it in my pocket. And because this is flexible on the top here, wasn't really a big issue for me. I didn't have any problems with it. So, you know, a couple little nitpicky minor things that I thought were going to be issues that really weren't. Just thought I'd mention them to you guys. Moving on to the actual sound quality itself, you know, given the few minor issues I had with these and the build quality, I can honestly tell you guys that these that is more than made up for with the sound quality. These sound phenomenal. These are an awesome sounding pair of headphones. They don't look like much. They're not super fancy. They're not flashy. They're not, you know, super styling like Beats or anything. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think these sound better than Beats, guys. Coming in at $199, compare them directly to the Solo and the Solo HDs, right in that price point. These beat them, hands down, and I'll tell you why. The bass. Beats are known for having their signature bass, you know, their thumping, booming bass. That's what Beats are known for. They're also known for being super clean and super crisp. But the bass, I'm a more of a well-balanced headphone kind of guy. If you like booming, thumping bass, absolutely go with Beats. If you're more like me and you like well-balanced headphones that just sound good with anything you throw at them, be it techno, rap, rock, thrasher metal, jazz, classical, I tend to listen to just about everything. And I'm not a huge hip-hop and techno guy. I've explained that in other videos. But, you know, I do have a few of the songs on my playlist, you know, for testing purposes. So, yeah, these sound fantastic, guys. I was really, really impressed with the sound quality. The bass is nice. It's there. You can hear it. It's got a nice, punchy kind of thump to it. I would call it kind of halfway between punchy bass and that thump that most people like. I think they've just about nailed it with the bass. It sounds really, really nice. Granted, with headphones like this, you're going to need to use high quality music. If you're listening to 128 kilobit per second music, no matter what kind of headphones you listen to them with, it's going to sound terrible because it's compressed. You need to listen to at least 256 kilobit a second lossless music, preferably 320, to really appreciate what spending money on headphones is going to do for you. So, you know, I just thought I'd throw that in there. The mids are nice and clean, nice and warm. They sound really nice. Definitely everything you should expect for $200. And the trebles are, again, outstanding. Nice and crisp, nice and clean, nice and crispiest, you know, Uncle Tone's word, crispiest. They definitely sound awesome. I really, really like these headphones. These are a great sounding pair of headphones. And given the fact that the impedance on these is 32 ohms, here are the specs for you. Impedance is 32 ohms, sensitivity 101 decibels, maximum input 1300, frequency response 5 to 37,000 hertz. It's not very often you see a pair of headphones with a frequency response of 5. Most of them tend to start at 10, 15, 20, something like that. Very rarely do you go below 10. These really give you a really nice range and full range of the music. They sound great. I know I'm raving on about these things, but they really do sound great. And given that the impedance is only 32 ohms, these should work with pretty much all of your portable music devices if you wanted to take them with you. The only disadvantage to doing that is they don't fold up. As you can see, they don't fold up at all, really. I mean, this is folding. They do fold flat. So if you wanted, you could carry them flat in the included bag. But again, they don't really get much smaller than that. So unless you put this on top of here, and then of course you're getting thicker again. So there you go. They're not real portable, but you can use them with your portable devices, your iPod, your iPhone, your Zune HD, whatever you may happen to use, they should work just fine. The only disadvantage may be the large jack. But there you go. The impedance being 32 ohms is not going to be a problem for you. I found once you go above 32 ohms, you're starting to get into headphone amp territory where you need an amp to provide the extra power for the headphones. But generally around 32 ohms, you're pretty good. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much going to be my review on the Denon AH-D1100 headphones. I was really pleasantly surprised by these. They don't look like much, but they definitely sound like much. I really, really like these headphones. Thanks again very much to Denon for sending these out to me for review. I really do appreciate it. Congratulations on your 100th anniversary. Here's to 100 more. Make sure you head over to buymeaniphone.com. Check out our other great reviews over there. And follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. And we'll see you in the next one, okay? Cool beans, guys. Rock on.